all white. And let me pull that 90 overall Tremaine Johnson real quick, though. What'd you say? Oh, his price went back up a little bit. The cheapest one's 85,000 now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features a very active secondary. The Chargers are #1 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against the Redskins team that will need to avoid those turnovers.
Okay, Larry, we are about 11 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's the StubHub Center in Carson. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Chargers.
San Fran and Houston ended in 24-24. What?
Why'd they make it so difficult to get fucking like gold and silver tokens this year? Like, you gotta put them all into a specific team. There's not just fucking normal tokens.
Will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They go to Johnson again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They get to pick anything they want. I don't care.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
You didn't tell me that you started the block.
I fucking hate you so
when
much.
You're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after
You ain't telling me you started.
You put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's CJ 2K.
Defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Take care of him. Take care of him.
And he stopped immediately there.
Not blocking.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe get him into space and throw it to him.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Derek Morgan in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down at the 49.
Ooh. Damn. That was a hard hit. Oh, he's copying me.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50.
Reddick. Hassan Reddick.
Wait, you said that because of the play,
Because I saw you get on him.
Oh, I didn't know how I did. I just think.
I missed him already. Give him back.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Why is Le'Veon Bell wearing number 16? Because I got him back.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory.
Because somebody else on your team probably has 26.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Fuck Coleman.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They go play action. Griffin escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that
like
sets up the 1st and goal.
How that you ain't got off that block. He almost got me.
Now Bell.
What? That big.
Fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
That was a little bit too easy, Cam. What's wrong?
Bailey now to kick this one away.
Take it back right
so
now.
Out come the Chargers, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looks like I'm making the playoff.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
And you gonna make the playoffs with 6 losses?
Have square. You have square.
Ends up falling to the ground.
You do it so late.
Are you assuming I'm gonna lose the Cam?
Oh, I forgot you're playing Cam right now. I thought you were playing Carlos.
Johnson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Get this bum off my phone.
Let's go. They'll set up a throw. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one
Man,
here.
these
Just a little
legend
slow.
challenges
You
are
know,
actually
they
difficult.
talk about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover
I don't
always talks
fuck with
about a
That's
fast
true.
start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves
Oh
on.
boy, fall like
Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35.
What are you doing?
wow, he dropped that? Are you serious?
Mitchell Trubisky.
Really nice starting field position here for the
Let's
offensive
go.
unit. After the interception, here's Griffin. A screen to Bell. And he gets it down to the 32.
What happened, Cameron?
Only
You
3 there
used
on
to
the
give me a
screen at
challenge.
second
What
down.
happened?
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
We getting on that Call of Duty, guys?
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Where Leroy at,
Another
anyway?
big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something, until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine
After
all year
this.
long. You know they trust him with the football.
After this game, who else plays each other?
They'll try and run it in with Bell. He's going to get this back to the 40-yard line and no further.
I put.
Call it no gain
Yeah,
that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I played Leon like he's
almost
16
running
or
a
something
stretch
like that.
play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
How did he lose to the computer? Didn't he play his first game and lose to the computer?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm doing this challenge with
Here's
Vic.
Bell.
Got all the way down the field.
That end zone
About to
as he's
finish the
down
challenge
around
and
the
Vic throws an
2-yard
incompletion.
line. Only
Just
a
standing in
yard
the
that time,
pocket.
so now a
He
decision
threw
to
it
be
like
made
10
here on
yards
4th and
too
goal.
deep.
So now on
I
fourth
on a
see
short
you with
track.
that goal line defense.
This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
That goal line defense.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get
They
6.
made a field goal. I see you.
Field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
Returning it, John Ross. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Thought Devin had
And
him.
now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
John
And
Ross.
this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a
Fuck
matchup,
John Ross,
create
nigga
it,
trash.
exploit it, and try and move the football.
He's not even doing nothing. Top 10 pick for no reason.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there.
That's Chris Johnson. Why you did a spin move?
If he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much
I'm
space.
getting my linebacker right
And
up the
taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Never mind.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. That'll bring up second
Almost fucked
down.
up that play.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good
Like,
tackling there as he
nobody
stopped up at about the
Nobody can
41.
block at all.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets it to the 32.
Oh my God, this shot. Man, I'm about to just go to sleep, man. This sound is pissing me off. Fucking guy who keeps pushing the goddamn restart button over and over again. Like, this shit is bullshit.
First down carry here for Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down,
Oh my, how did he hit hitting that hard?
Offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A good
These
pickup there,
possession out
22.
here. Boy want to beat me so bad.
They'll try and run. This is
I want
Johnson.
him to make the
And he's gonna
playoffs so I can
press
play
this
him
one
again.
forward as they stop it right around the 1.
I can give you that
5
Hall of
yards, a
Fame
good
athlete.
run there, and now second
You
and
ain't
goal.
beating me again.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise. This
Good
close
job,
to the goal
split.
line.
Who won the first game?
Yeah,
The
we
back
split.
end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
I still got my work pants on, and I don't know why.
Ron asked me to do
I've
that
been
play
home for a while now.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Hey, who got the ball
We'll
first?
come back to Southern California after this.
No, man. I don't like that. Okay.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
All right, here we go.
Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub
Why the fuck are they letting me get sacked every fucking time? God damn, offensive line, you fucking garbage, man. The fuck?
Dilly.
Indy 11-2.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
Catch the ball, my fucking god, man. I'm gonna get you wide open on a deep route and fucking drop the ball. So I fucking failed it.
Carry over the
Shut the
back line
fuck
of the
up.
end zone for a touchback.
Dilly.
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time.
I'm sorry,
but they didn't
Carlos.
want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. Contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 20.
Damn, that's a thin move.
And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Bailey now for the extra point.
Are you serious?
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
So, I made the completion, finished the challenge, and Ingram fumbled.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
I finally got to 75 yards. I was about to score a touchdown just to get the bonus, I think 2,000 points or something. Ingram fumbled.
Ric Flair said he masturbated twice a day and drank every day for 20 years.
When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
He's a
It's
goat.
a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily
He
done.
dropped it! Dang, what? Fucking boy stinks, man. I hate this game. I hate Madden, man. It's a piece of shit. I'm about to delete it.
It's okay.
You only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Oh my god, if these receivers don't stop dropping the ball.
I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw.
Like half of these are Vic throwing a bad pass, and half of these are my receivers dropping the ball.
Fake here on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brandon Ingram stink.
So I decided to just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go for it all on one play and throw a Hail Mary. I got it.
They go play action here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, Griffin. Steps away to his left. Smith catches left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll give this to Bell running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for the
like
second
not stop
half.
my run here. I don't want to pass it.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you know, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Wow. Have any of you guys done these Legend Gauntlet challenges?
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Which one?
Third quarter,
The Legend, the last Gauntlet challenge is the last guy. Oh, I've done like the first 6 or 7. There's some bullshit. Fuck these. I'm on like number 10 or something now. There's some bullshit. I swear. I know there's one where you need to take like a 50-yard field goal. Yep. I don't got a field goal kicker for that. I didn't either. I had to buy one. And even then, still could barely do it.
This is 3rd and 8.
Making a 50-yard field goal in Madden this year, difficult as fuck. Definitely when all the kickers fucking suck. And you suck the depression out your city.
And he's got the first down yardage as he
When you suck the depression out your dick.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Yep.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The give is to Bell.
Oh.
And he'll be knocked down sideways. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll try the right side with Bell. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. He's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's a give to Bell running left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A big hit. Knocked down sideways right near the 27. That good for 19 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Bell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves.
Ric Flair regained consciousness after the plane crash long enough to tell a medic to get another woman's phone number out of his safety bag before his wife saw it.
Best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands.
Ric Flair said he fucked 10,000 women and I damn sure believe it.
Really good run stop. by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Ric Flair said he came to his wife and kids and was immediately bored. Then went out to fuck more women.
On third down, that's Coleman. Ooh. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down and break up fourth. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his
I don't
first
understand how Ric Flair had 10 beers, 4 martinis, and fucked 3 women raw a day for 20 years and not look like a walking STD right now.
But it does get over the
Boy, a legend.
And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
Yo, what
that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Tackle I bought.
And a good return as he'll be stopped
Can't
just
block.
shy of the
Like,
30-yard
like
line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Oh my
God. Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of
most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
They're leaving a spy on me every time, man. I can't do this.
Here comes, and Trubisky goes down. Emerson Griffin in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. They go play action. Trubisky.
Ric Flair said he's a great performer, but an awful human being.
He lets it go deep for Fleener.
P.I.
Play through the air on second down.
Man,
couldn't connect.
I know that feeling.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few
He held
of
him
those
down.
to
He
actually
didn't even go after the ball.
in
He
order to
just
get
ran
back
into
into this game.
Good thing they
Mine
do
was
have a
clearly
little bit of time
pass
here, still
interference.
left
Like,
in the
there's no way
contest.
around it. It was
Decent-sized
pass
deficit,
interference.
but not one that they can't manage. The Chargers
Carlos
on third
dead ass
down,
just tripped
2
him.
for 5 to this point.
What are you
This
talking
is
about?
3rd and 16.
They tripped on the feet. That's illegal.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here back to his own 18. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Well, if I don't get this challenge on my next try, I'm off of Madden. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm supposed to come back with them and get overcome the rest of this place.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky.
Who in the mic?
Emerson Griffin in there to get him for sack number 9.
Who in the mic? Not me.
Shut the fuck up.
Here come the Redskins now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I don't even know what I want to play.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3
What do you guys want to play?
situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Don't injure my
And
players.
third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's
Oh,
incomplete,
I didn't know.
now you stop the
I didn't know
clock
Ric
and you
Flair
got
was
the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep running.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jarrell Casey in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and goal. Coleman now. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So that one is his 3rd of of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brendan, but 6? Let's hope we don't get
fuck?
that again,
What?
please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be
Oh
nice.
my
At
God!
the goal line.
In this position, trying to get back into the
What
game.
happened?
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a
I want
long
to see
field to
this
cover.
Ric
They
Flair
want to try and put
tribute.
points on the board.
This is neat. Hey, they give it at 1 in the morning.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Dang it, I missed the one.
Deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for.
Cameron,
And
you,
it's second down.
Cameron,
This has
you
been
going
a
to
really
sleep,
nice
man?
day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open
Okay,
receivers
guess I'm gonna
because
go to
they're able to
sleep too. Good
squeeze
night,
the
guys.
passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defense.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. They begin the drive with Johnson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you're running.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Johnson in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Kyler Fackrell. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Let's take it inside his own 40. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. First down, Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On second down, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now Griffin on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 7. They'll run it with Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
3rd and goal now. The defense looking to hold serve again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. And Bailey able to knock it through.
I missed that.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Wide open receiver, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. Room here to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Redskins. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
Now Griffin. He's going to let this one go deep. Pushing his way through. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?